Hey everybody, this is Mark the Game Shark here with another video response episode. And today I'm going to be doing a video response on Nintenjoel's top 10 most expensive games in my collection, well, his collection, according to Gameye. So I just recently added all of my games to Gameye, so I figured this is a perfect response video, so I can actually, you put it to some kinds, even though I've been using it mainly to track my collection now. It seems to be a lot more convenient than my traditional means by using Google Drive and going through all my different Excel spreadsheets that I made, which I still have and I still update it that way, but now I update both. So now I have like two forms of tracking my collection. So hopefully now there's no excuse to ever buy doubles. So I decided to go through my top 10 games that are the most expensive in my collection, according to Gameye. And I have one runner-up just because I'm not sure about this Atari game we'll go over. So we'll get to that anyway. Without further ado, let's jump in. So the first game here is, and I'll put how much they're worth, like, in the corner. I was thinking about just putting it in the description, but I figured it'll be too annoying for most viewers, so I figured I'll just edit the video each time. Because I use my phone to record, so I can't look at Gameye right now since I'm recording, so I'll do that in post-edit. So, first up we got Link, The Faces of Evil. Now I'm going in ascending order, so this is the least expensive out of the rest of this group right here. And that's on for the CDI. And yeah, it's crazy how much this has gone up. I think I paid $50 for this on Atari Age, because I got this one and the other one that I can't think of, for like $100. It was a bundle deal. There's that. So that's the runner-up. Just because this one, we got extraterrestrials for the Atari 2600. Now, I don't know if Gameye is talking about this specific one. Now, this was, what was it? I think it has, I thought this was a limited run, too. Apparently not. But, yeah, so apparently this game was like super rare. I think there was only like one copy or so. I mean, this is ages ago, so I can't remember exactly what happened. But apparently the guy ended up dumping the ROM and he made copies of this and like completed and made a box art and everything. And I think it came with a manual. Yeah, so it has the manual in here. Yeah, published by Personal Computer Museum and manufactured by Good Deal Games. And, oh yeah, it was a limited run. Okay, cool. So I'm 27 out of 100. That's pretty rare in my book. So, and it came with a CD. Wow. Oh shit! I owned this thing for like ages. I think I had this thing for what, 12 years now, and I just noticed there's a bonus DVD. Oh, that's so silly. So yeah, I wasn't sure if they were talking about that or the actual original copy. So I'm sure they're talking about this. There's only 100 copies. The hell. Next up, we got Metal Slug on the Neo Geo CD. I'm surprised Metal Slug 2 isn't more expensive than this. So this one is in minty shape. I got this for a hell of a deal too. Actually, it's a kind of interesting story how I got this. I was one guy came up to me, messaged me on Atari Age a while back when I was still living in the condo with my girlfriend, and he was asking me if I could mod his Odyssey 2, which I was like, yeah, sure. I told him, he told me what I wanted. I was like, yeah, sure, I can do it. So I modded it for him, and then eventually, unfortunately, during shipping back to him, one of the solder points off the joystick broke off on the main board, so he had to send it back, and I had to resolder it and make sure it was better connection and send it back. But anyway, he randomly messaged me. He was like, "Hey, are you into any Neo Geo stuff?" He's like, "I'm trying to get rid of some stuff from my collection." And he's like, "Yeah, I'll give you a good deal on it." I was like, "Okay, cool." So, because I did all that work for him, he like hooked me up with a decent deal on this. So, super excited to still have this. This is an awesome game, by the way. Next up is Haunting Ground. And I'd like to thank Russ Lyman for the hookup with this. He used to, unfortunately, doesn't work at Video Game Plus anymore. But when he did, he used to always, like, message me. He's like, "Hey, Mark, are you interested in this? We just got this in the store." And then he would use his discount, so I would get his discount. He would just basically charge at cost. So that was super awesome of him, and I still have this in the collection, Haunting Ground. I haven't beaten it yet, but I have fiddled around with it. But it looks pretty interesting. Like, I just have to get used to like how the mechanics work, and probably playing on a brighter setting, because I couldn't see anything when I was playing this. Next up, we got Power Slave on the Sega Saturn. And I remember I was checking this out at Next Level, and I was blown away at how silky smooth this ran. I was like, "What? This is on a Saturn?" There's like, the frame rate is amazing. And it works like, I was like, such a great game. It's kind of difficult too. I think it's like I think this was like a Metroidvania type first-person shooter. But okay, cool. Thought I felt the disc move, but nope. And it's complete, in immaculate shape. And then next up, speaking of immaculate, next up was Lunar Eternal Blue. So Lunar 2, basically, as you can tell from the spine. I don't know why. Why is there? Oh, that was probably there. Huh. Didn't realize there. I mean, these cases all. I don't know if you can see. There's a crack there and crack there. Oh my goodness. Sucks they don't make those replacement cases anymore. I feel like sucks they did it like once and that was it. Like, what? Thanks, Amazon. But anyway, we got Lunar Eternal Blue for the Sega CD. And next up, this was kind of surprising. I was surprised how expensive this game gone up in value, but this is actually complete. And this is Pitfall, the Mine Adventure. It has not only the game and manual, it has like all the goofy nonsense that it comes with. I think it came with a poster, and I forget what else. I think there might be a sticker. I have no idea. But I think there's just some like, I don't know what that was, like water damage a little bit on the corner there. But other than that, it's in pretty good shape. So yeah, Pitfall on the 32X. And then this one, I was surprised to see how expensive this is. And this is Mine Teaser on the 3DO. This is a basically one of those like porn games, but it's you have to build a puzzle, and then it shows like it's like softcore porn, nothing too notable. But yeah, it's probably, I think this is my only adults only game actually. And yeah, so Mine Teaser. Next up, we got The House of the Dead on the Sega Saturn. Look at that price. I don't know if that's gonna... $65. I remember when Nick got this in store, I was at work at the time, and as soon as I saw it on Facebook, I like messaged him. I was like, "Nick, can you put that on hold? I'll be there like right after work." He's like, "Ah, sure, no problem." So swung by there and picked it up. And funny story about House of the Dead is back when Kmart was like clearancing out their Sega Saturn games, I always went there and picked some games up. So I got 2 of them. I got Darklight Conflict for $8 and Sonic 3D Blast for $8, brand new. So well, obviously it's Kmart, it's not a used game shop, and they had House of the Dead, and I wanted to pick it up. I think it was like more expensive. I think it was like $20, brand new. And my mom was like, "Oh well, you know, it's your birthday. You shouldn't buy any video games." And I was like, "Well, I really want this game. Like, what the hell?" So she was like, "Oh, your aunt will probably your aunt will probably buy it for you." So my birthday came, and I got money. I was like, "What?" I was like, "I wanted the game. I want money." So of course I went to Kmart. Gone. That's it. And then when I wanted it like years down the road, I was like, "Wow, this game's super expensive. Like, what the hell?" I could have gotten this. I think it was like probably $10 or $20, brand new from Kmart. But now that I think about it, with how much it is now, I'm glad to pay. I'd be happy to pay $65 for it. Oh my gosh. So it kind of went around full circle. I'm still excited about how much I paid for it used. So next up is my last game that completed the 32X set, and that is The Amazing Spider-Man Web of Fire. Now this is just, I think I just have this as loose copy because this is just a repro case. I just have it in there. So yeah, Spider-Man Web of Fire. It's an okay game. The hit detection is kind of wonky at times. And now I should have done the runner up here, but oh well. Now for my most expensive game, and that is Another World, brand new on the Atari Jaguar. So this game was I think it was just programmed for the Atari Jaguar, and I think they made a limited run. I thought there was a thing on here. Maybe that's, I just have the 10th copy. I have an RGC Retro. I forget what RGC even stands for. Instead of not Rebel Gaming Club, but whatever that is. They're the ones responsible for this game. And yeah, so I think this was like, I mean, I'll put it there, but from when I think it was like over $1,000 for this game. I can't remember. I just looked at the list. I was like, okay, that, and I put them all in a line. So yeah, most expensive Atari Jaguar game, and game in general. So there you have it, guys. Thanks for Nintenjoel for sparking my interest to do a video response. If you got, I'll leave this as an open tag or response. If you guys haven't done this already, feel free to make a video and like leave it in the chat or tell me what your top 10 are. Until next time, guys, this is Mark the Game Shark signing out. Have a good night.